Today, it's the battle of the leave-in conditioners. Should we be paying 50 bucks? Should we be paying 8 bucks? I've done all the research. I've got the info for you. We are going to clarify this from ingredients, different components, places around the world, because drugstore products mean different things in different places, everybody. Let's get into it. Leave-in conditioners, let's talk about what the purpose is. The purpose is to replenish the moisture that we've just washed out after the shower. Super simple. This is key to having incredible, luscious hair. Doesn't matter what stage you're in, either if you're in the reparative stage or the maintenance phase, you must always have a leave-in conditioner. But are all leave-in conditioners made equal? I think not. Now, I've talked about this a lot before. I really don't like to classify things as professional versus drugstore because we're on a global platform here, and because I do live on either side of the Atlantic, I can tell you that what we refer to as drugstore in North America is definitely not equivalent to pharmacies in Europe, because those are creme de la creme. I'm talking pharmacies in France, in Greece, in Spain, in Italy, in Belgium, all the places where I've lived. I can tell you that those pharmacy products are exquisite. So that's why I think it's really important to classify these under the right linguistic terms. Now, the lower end products, specifically, let me just go back to Greece because that's where I've lived the longest. They would be classified as like supermarket type products. Now, everybody watching, I know you all live in different places in the world. So you all have classified the less expensive products being bought from different areas. But in North America, what is classified as drugstore product would be something like this: a Pantene moisturizing leave-in conditioner. The Pantene products, the Dove products, so on and so forth. And what would be classified as a professional product is something that you would find, perhaps you can buy it in a salon or online cosmetic shops, so on and so forth. And this line, Pureology, this is out of California, by the way. This Color Fanatic 21 Essential Benefits leave-in conditioner, it depends where you get it from, but you could be paying anywhere between 45 and 60 bucks. The currency that I'm referring to in this video is Canadian currency, because this is where I have purchased these and this is where I currently am. So in this video, I am going to take two very popular leave-in conditioners. I am going to break down the ingredients, the claims, and why we are paying like 50 bucks versus 8 bucks. It's a really important video, because a lot of the times when we're buying products, we really don't know why we're buying them. Are we buying them because of the ingredients? Are we buying them because we've been influenced? Are we buying them solely because of the price? But in this video, you will learn through all my tons of research. I can tell you, I do have a conclusion, and I think this is really going to help you next time you want to buy a leave-in conditioner. Let's do it. Let's break down these two products. And again, even though I'm just referring to two specific products, a lot of products under this umbrella will fall under these two categories. Let's start off with the Pantene. So this is the Pantene Pro V Moisturizing Leave-In Mist. The price is $7.89 for 8.5 ounces. Once again, Canadian currency. Please use your currency converter. This is designed to smooth, to detangle, and to protect against breakage. We go over to the other aisle and we find the Pureology Color Fanatic Multitasking Leave-In Spray. 6.7 fluid ounces. Now, once again, as I mentioned, this price really varies. I used to buy this for $28. Now it's anywhere between $45 and $55. You can find this at a variety of online shops, and of course on their website, the product varies, but you can see there is a vast difference in the price. Now, this says it's 21 essential benefits. Once again, it's a leave-in conditioner, but this is classified as a multitasking leave-in conditioner. Just like this one, it replenishes moisture after we've washed our hair. An essential, critical part. Doesn't matter what stage we are in our hair, maintenance, or we are in the reparative phase. But this is where the multitasking component comes in. This claims it's got 21 benefits. Essentially, this is also going to protect your color from fading quickly, smoothes frizz, nourishes the hair with a blend of oils and antioxidants. And we're going to get into all of the ingredients because that is key to both of these. So let's dive into the ingredients, and I'm going to begin with Pantene. I chose this because the ingredients list was quite simple. Starts off with water. There's amodimethicone in here, which is a smart silicone. This silicone, I've got another video on it. I will link it below, is a chemist favorite, it's a hairstyling favorite, and it's one of my favorites because this silicone does not work in the same way as other silicones. Amodimethicone is a smart silicone because once applied to your hair, it does not go everywhere. It stops and sits at the hair follicles and on the parts of the hair that need to be repaired. Hence the title, Smart Silicone. So I was very happy that this was in here. There's some hydrogenated castor oil in here and the usual preservatives. So there was no drying alcohols. And when you're looking at the alcohol list, always look out for alcohol denat. Denat stands for denatured. Now, is that going to kill every hair on your head? No, but it's a drying alcohol. So what you're going to notice is that your hair actually dries quicker. It's because there's drying alcohols in there. And generally it's a drying component to the hair. So my personal opinion would be to avoid that alcohol. Cetyl alcohol, fatty alcohols are okay, but this had very simple ingredients. And I came to the conclusion that, okay, if we need a very simple detangler under $10, that's simply going to be lightweight, add moisture. It's not going to do any heavy lifting as far as like protecting from UV rays or protecting our color from fading or adding any additional antioxidants. So for $8, yeah, this does what it says it's going to do. Let's go on to the 21-in-1 Color Fanatic from Pureology. It's got a different type of ingredient list in here because it's got a bundle of different oils like the camelina sativa oil. It's got coconut oil in here. It's got the amodimethicone. It's also got the vitamin E. So this is very rich in moisturizing oils, and it's got the antioxidants. Plus, it's got extra ingredients in here that are going to protect your color from fading if you color your hair. It's also got ingredients to help us from UV, which are those harmful rays from the sun. And what we've learned in previous videos is that those harmful rays from the sun is what break down the proteins in your hair. Your hair is made up of proteins. It's not good. This is why we always need a UV protection. So what do we learn about this? It's $50. Is it worth $50? That's more of an economic market value type inquiry. As far as inflation, I do believe products of professional hairlines that the prices are inflated, but is it worth more money than the Pantene? Yes. Why? We've got the antioxidants, we've got the moisturizing oils. Those of us who color our hair, we need those antioxidants. We need the protection from color fading. We need the protection from UV. We need those oils. It's a very creamy consistency where the Pantene is a very watery consistency. That's because there is a large amount of oil blend in here. There was one person who watched a YouTube video that said she couldn't use this because it was so heavy. Now, even though I do have a fair bit amount of hair, my hair is on the finer medium side, and I can say that this has never weighed down my hair. Like, I have never ever felt this in my hair. You see why anecdotal evidence is not conclusive? Because what I recommend may not be good for your specific hair type, as that a viewer mentioned on the video, which is 100% fair to do. But I can tell you, this has worked beautifully on my hair, and I have been using this for years. All right, there's a huge price difference here. If I was looking for or recommending for somebody just needs a leave-in conditioner just to moisturize their hair, not coloring your hair, not doing crazy blowouts, not using a lot of heat, you just want to go basic, you can certainly use this. There is nothing wrong with this specific product, but it is very limited in scope when it comes to what it can do. It'll slightly detangle, it'll slightly smoothen. I love the fact that there's amodimethicone and the castor oil in here, so it'll give you a little bit of that moisturizing, a little bit of the detangling, but you're not looking at UV protection. You're not looking at any color fade protection or any antioxidants for those of us who really need it. And let's face it, who doesn't heat style, color, or go outside in the sun? I mean, we need as much protection as far as I believe. I think we need as much protection as possible. And the best lightweight product as possible because we don't want our hair to feel weighed down. So when you're buying a product like this, what you're paying for, and again, I don't agree on the inflated prices, but what you're paying more for are the moisturizing oils, the anti-UV, the anti-fade color. You're paying for the antioxidants. You're paying for exceptional ingredients in a product like this. So If you need something basic, nothing wrong with this. You're getting basic moisture and a leave-in conditioner. If you're looking for more antioxidants, vibrancy, strength, a little bit of heat protection in here, a little bit of UV protection in here, definitely a lot more moisture, then you're looking at something like this. I have to say, because I have been using this for so many years, I do need probably 6 to 8 sprays per side for my hair. So don't think that because it's, you know, more concentrated, more dense, and a pro brand that you can get away with 5 sprays. You cannot. I'm going to be honest. You need 6 to 8 sprays per side. You do need more of the Pantene because this is very, very watery. So my conclusion is, if you have chemically processed hair, drier hair, you're in the reparative phase, you need more moisture, I would definitely go with a pro brand. And if you're just looking for a simple moisturizer, a leave-in, and your hair is healthy, you don't color it, you don't heat style it, this will do the job just fine. All right, everybody, that'll wrap up this video. If you have any inquiries, always welcome in the description box below. And if you've got a favorite leave-in conditioner, no matter where you are in the world, I would love to know. When I'm in Greece, I love the Apivita. Australia, spent some time in Melbourne as well. Love the 11 Australia, love the Kevin Murphy. So many great brands around the world, and I would love to know what your fave is. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Bisous, bisous.